Now, if you grew up in India, you've probably heard things like don't buy a west-facing house or pick an auspicious date for the wedding, or your house number should add up to a lucky number. Maybe you've been told don't place that altar in that direction, it will disturb the peace of the home. These instructions are so common that many Christians follow them automatically, assuming they are harmless traditions. But today, we need to ask a very important question. Are Vastu and Numerology actually compatible with the Catholic faith? Now, as Catholics, our faith teaches us that God is our creator, our provider, and the one who holds our future in his hands. We believe that our peace, our protection, and the blessings in our homes comes from God's grace. But Vastu and Numerology claims something very different. They suggest that your life, your success, your family harmony, and your future depend on directions, energies, numbers, and timings. And when these beliefs begin to guide our decisions, they can quietly shift our trust away from God. So let's look carefully at what Vastu and Numerology are, why so many people, including Christians, practice them without realizing, and what the church teaches about these practices. Now, Vaastu Shastra is a traditional Indian system that teaches how houses and buildings should be designed and arranged so that they align with natural forces and cosmic energies to achieve wealth, peace, and success. Vaastu Shastra is often described as a system that combines science, art, astronomy, and astrology to design and arrange buildings. It teaches that if a house is built or arranged in the right way, life will go smoothly, and if not, things will go wrong. This is why many people start to believe that illness, financial struggles, marriage problems, or emotional disturbances are caused by the direction of their house, the placement of their main door, or even the direction in which their altar is kept. The underlying message is that peace, success, and blessing depend on aligning one's house with cosmic forces and invisible energies. This is where Vastu becomes spiritually concerning. It is not simply interior design or architecture preference. It is a form of divination because it is rooted in astrology and claims that some unseen cosmic forces determine the outcome of our lives. The Catholic Church teaches that all practices that try to unveil or control the future are to be rejected. Our trust must trust in God and not in planetary forces, energies, or directional placements. The first commandment tells us, "You shall have no other gods before me." So when we place our confidence in anything other than God, even unintentionally, we slowly shift our faith from Him to superstition. And that is what the church warns us to avoid. If we believe peace or blessing depends on the direction of a door, then we are implying that something other than God is in control. As Christians, our peace and security do not come from the direction of our house faces. We do not believe that rearranging furniture or shifting an altar can change our destiny. Even when difficulties arise, sickness, job, loss, confusion, or uncertainty, we believe that God is still present. He is the one who guides, strengthens, and leads us through every season. Our faith teaches us to turn to God in prayer, to receive strength through the sacraments, and to trust His providence, not to attempt to control life through spatial alignment. Now, let's move on to the next part, which is numerology. In a similar way, numerology teaches that numbers connected to your birth date, your name, can reveal your personality and even show what kinds of experiences or challenges you might face in the future. Some people begin to avoid certain numbers like skipping number 13 or refusing a phone number or house number they believe is unlucky. Others choose a lucky number for license plates or dates for important decisions, while others add or remove letters from their name because they believe it will change the direction of their life. Numerology suggests that life follows certain number-based cycles and that understanding these numbers can help you navigate your destiny or avoid difficulties, for example. But as Christians, we need to understand a key difference. Yes, the church recognizes that certain numbers in scripture carry symbolic meaning, like number 3, which reflects the Trinity, or number 7, which symbolizes completion or perfection. But these meanings are meant to point us towards spiritual truths, not predict the future or shape our destiny. The church does not teach that numbers control events in our lives, determine our personality, or warn us of what is coming. We do not need secret formulas or hidden calculations to know who we are. Our hope and direction comes from God's will, His grace, and His love, not from predictions, charts, or number patterns. Even when life becomes difficult, we trust that God is guiding and sustaining us. Our future is not shaped by the numbers in our birth date or our name. So, what should we do as Catholics then? If we desire peace in our homes, strength in our marriages, protection of our families, and confidence in our future, the church has already given us true and powerful means. We can have our homes blessed by a priest, placing them under God's protection. We can enthrone the Sacred Heart of Jesus in our homes, which is a declaration that Christ is King and protector of the household. We can pray together as a family, read the scripture, do the rosary, receive the sacraments daily, because grace, not direction of numbers, is what brings peace. And in everything, we can practice trust by simply saying, Jesus, I trust in you. Now, Vastu and Numerology teaches us that our lives are shaped by energies, directions, and luck. But Christianity teaches us that our lives are held in the hands of a loving God who knows us, guides us, and cares for us. We cannot place our trust in both. And if you've been following these practices unknowingly, we don't need to feel shame. We simply bring it to God, surrender it, and begin again. True peace does not come from the direction of your door or the digits on your plate. True peace comes from knowing Christ alone. So, what do you think about this? Have you seen Vastu and Numerology being treated as if they control our lives? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you found this video helpful, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to be updated to our channel. Until next time, stay unapologetically Catholic.